For many years, Botswana football struggled to have a tournament for the best performers in the elite league. In 2012, Botswana Premier League, through the Botswana Football Association and Mascom Wireless, reunited to start a tournament for the top 8 teams in the league and named it the Mascom Top8 Cup. But what inspired this partnership?
Mascom re komponile gore tota re bona go le botlhokwa thata to make our contribution to various aspects of the economy and various aspects of society. Re itse thata ka gone mo me ina re mo dingwageng tse di hitileng ra nna ra itsekateka gore are we doing everything that we could be doing. Ra lemoga gore ha go tsena mo kgweleng ya dinao, we definitely have a gap that we could be contributing even more to that area of society, to develop professionalism and to develop the sport. Hela yaka re ne re ntse re dira in various sectors of the economy. At that same time, ba BPL le bone were looking for a partner to develop a new sponsorship property. And rona ba Mascom re le batho ba ile gore we pride ourselves in doing things that are also innovative. We found that the Mascom Top8 idea, the concept, it is very suitable for what Mascom wants to do and for the innovative ambitions.
Mascom Top8 represented a brand that was quite unique in Botswana football. It was a brand that was meant to create excitement, to give high-level competition in football, and importantly, to empower clubs. You see, the way the sponsorship was negotiated, making it into the top 8 itself was profitable. Your camping expenses will be taken care of. The prize money was quite good at all the stages. So whichever team went into the top 8 competition was always meant to come out in a more profitable setup.
Maikelo a rona, as with any sponsorship, is always gore sanka. We must align ourselves with something se ile goreng se na le a potential from the point of view of following, from the point of view of interest ya batho ba Tswana ka kakaretso. So it was very important for us because how about that to contribute to society? You want to contribute towards something se ile goreng se tla bo se ama a lot of people.
The build-up towards the competition itself was on the league competition. So all the teams in the league were not just competing for the top position. The middle and lower teams were trying as much as possible to break into the top 8. So it meant that competition at all levels, not just in the top 8 itself, but at the league, was very, very high. You know, those who broke into the top 8, you know, it felt like they won something at the end of the league. And, you know, playing in that competition also was giving them an opportunity to make more money, if I may say that. So it was a very profitable competition for us. They called it Zilitona. Breaking into top 8 meant that you are we are in the big 8 in the country. Essentially, that's what it was. Top 8 was like saying to everybody that the top 8 cream of the cream was playing in that competition.
You know, when you do a sponsorship, you don't necessarily do it because you want to improve sales. They contribute towards the bigger attractiveness and association of the brand. They make a difference before we then had to break due to the contribution ya Mascom Top8 to the extent that a community activation aspect. Together with the teams, we go into communities to go and put forward community initiatives a chosen community at the team.
During my tenure of office, one thing that I did was to give the Premier League the opportunity to really take the lead in organizing that competition. I have to give a special tribute to Mike Molefe, who was the chairperson of the Premier League. He literally ensured that competition became exactly what we dreamt it to be. He set the foundation for that competition with him and Bernard Mamulodi, who was the CEO. They really got in charge of that competition and made it appealing to Mascom.
The Mascom Top8 LOC was set up to assist really in the smooth running tournament, the Mascom Top8. So basically what we have within the committee, LOC, is we've got the finance person, and then we've got a person that is heading the marketing, then we have a person heading the administration. Now, what we do is we try for these three different departments, the better get more. Our marketing department is the one that mobilizes supports to ensure that we have better returns. And then we have the finance department, which is basically running with the budget, what the sponsor has given to the association. The budget is never enough, but we always try to work with the little that we have. So it is the budget part of it, because we as the LOC would normally like for a tournament this similar. Really way ahead of the time a tournament this similar, but that is money, because we have to spend money going out to people. You'd find that teams that are part of the tournament. When we do the pre-matches, lack of compliance. We had a very strong team, nearly a very supportive chairperson, Rem Mopi. And then we had two gentlemen that is a part of the association. One was heading our security, and the other one was heading our facilities. Both of them, very active gentlemen. This thing, tournament Darona, what it has been. There's nothing as nice as having a sponsor like Mascom saying is forthcoming. They give you all the resources that you need. They are extremely supportive. They don't interfere. They let you do what you do.
Once all logistics were sorted, the games began, and Township Rollers won the first edition, defeating the stubborn Echo City Greens in a game that was dubbed North versus South.
I've won Mascom Top8 twice. The first one being Township Rollers, and being the first Top8 in the country. I was so proud to win it. The second one I won with the Galaxy. We talked and planned together as a team. It was a good game. We think looking at that, we're going to be playing with Echo, who also had very quality players. It was very exciting. They had so much good quality players, but we were not playing well at that time. The Rollers were a bit struggling, but we picked it up. Coming to the Top8 Mascom final, everyone wanted to be the first to win it. The boys were motivated, the coaching staff were motivated. Everybody was motivated. Even the supporters, I think they gave us all the support which we needed. Chicken as the captain, he produced the leadership quality which we needed in the team, and hence getting that Top8.
Before this game, so this is the because we focus much in this more discipline the whole week, so that we are all focused. We had to dig deep from other senior players to try and make sure all these boys, they are up to the tune for the weekend. And indeed, they didn't disappoint. The turn-up was okay. The focus was excellent. And then Madua Atlanta last year.
To buy airtime through the Mascom online app, follow these simple steps. Visit the website or open your Mascom online app and you will see your mobile account overview. Select the More Options button on the top left corner of your screen to select My 7-1 Shop. Select airtime and choose which number you would like to make the purchase for. Then enter the amount you would like to send and click on Purchase. You will see a payment option page where you can either pay with your bank card or your MyZaga account. If you select MyZaga, you will be required to enter your MyZaga username and enter your PIN to continue. However, to use your bank card, you will be required to enter your card owner's name, card number, expiry date, and the security CVV number behind your card. Click on Continue, and just like that, you would have successfully bought yourself some airtime. Mascom Online. Tobetsa uitire.
For a star-studded team like Township Rollers, how difficult is it for a coach to select a matchday team?
Yes, every player wants to play in the final, but you see, it was management skills. It just depends on how you relate, how do you make players know that the first starting 11, they're not the best, but they're only the starting 11. All of the players were the best for Township Rollers. So we told them during training, I didn't wait for the last day. I was always talking to the players individually, trying to tell them, say, whoever is going to be given a chance to play on that day is going to represent all of us. So let's not see you a bit belittled when you're not going to start or when you're going to be on the bench. No, whoever is going to start, we just want you to start because we believe you can celebrate. Not mean that the others who are not going to play, they're not bad players. And we came up with a very good resolution. At the end, everyone at least agreed. They knew what was at stake, and they supported each other. Even those who are not on the bench, who are not playing at that day, they were supporting their friends, which was a good family unit.
Harle go Township Rollers ra ruina Mascom Top8 finally. Ne rena le batshameki ba tshwana le bo Sekana Koko bo na le thata thekiso ra ba ne le snapper tsa rona ne ga nna motho tota gore re kgone go bereka thata e be re kgona go ruina ne Mascom Top8 ra against the Pacific Cranes. Ke ne ka nna le se go raya within 2 minutes e gone mo finaleng ke be ke setse ke gorile the first goal.
The atmosphere was overwhelming. I liked it. It was marvelous. UB Stadium, I don't remember the pitch is so small. When you cross the center line, you have also the Zeno shooting. So now, how so much compared only tuned up we back under the whole week. Why you don't have any chance you wanna? Also, my boy, and then Bana by Salamona, Bosimgo, Abu by Salamona, by Zinyaman team.
Mike Sitholin Elimuto Longore. Tota no na go le segile a bata gore diplara tsa gagwe di nne free di nne di itumetsera e ne se motho o restrictang diplara ka tsela e pehela so tota hela nkare mmudu ya rona hela ka bone me re na re itumetsera sa rona re itse gore re bata go mo winela ra ka ile mo katiso e leng gore re tsa sente hela thata.
Almost the whole team did well, but I was very much impressed about Simbo. He was very clinical on the day. He didn't have many chances, but the little chance that he had, he made sure and that was the difference. Because in terms of keeping the ball, almost team we were there to attack and final. We were almost all of us were up to. I don't remember anyone who this one was the weakest link on the day.
Mascom Top8 has changed football in Botswana. According to me, it has made the players something to play for. Every time, every team wants to play for the top 8, and they want to be in the top 8. Hence, the competition. The competition, it has gone up. The standards of football, it is the reason both of top 8. What everyone knows now, before at the end of the 8th season, they must be in the top 8, and you only play a few games to win top 8. So, and it's a real big bonus. Every person, every player in the country who is playing the Premier League, he wants to play for top 8. That way, it gives a lot of competition and stiff competition for the clubs and players for themselves, an ambition to play for top 8. It has improved a lot. I think, to me, what I have seen, the standard level of football has really grown because of the top 8. Looking at the games we play, when you play few games, at the end of the day, financially you get a lump sum of money. Bonuses, it also has a cup, with the cup comes up with a lot of good money. So it's a very good thing for the teams, the management, everybody wants to win the top 8. That way, I think Mascom has done very well in terms of raising standard football in Botswana.
Gaborone United won the second edition. BDF 11 won the third, before Gaborone United made it 2, winning the fourth.
Mascom Top8 is a good innovation. Ke sengwe se se tseneng mo footballong ya rona ka lereo la business batho ba re se le disruptive. So ka nako ya teng le gore ke yone e tsileng tla tshotse le madi a bokete a dikatso ha le winne sejana. Ka ene la ntlha re utlwa sejana se go teng ha o se wina o tsa mmilo. Yana ka tsela eo se le mongwe le mongwe a batla gore a nne mongwe wa ntlha gore a ba ena ena a se tsaya. Ha o wina sejana se tshwana sa Mascom Top8 se le gore o se wina o tshamekile metshameko ya ka nna metlhano. Ditshenyegelo tsa go di a be di se kalo-kalo mo go sone ka gore gape Mascom Top8 e na le tsile ka mogopolo gore e thuse ditlhopha ha di ya go tshameka di duelwa mesepele eo di duelwa le bontlhabong jwa maroko gore ha go ntse yalo e nna sejana se le gore ga o tsena mo go sone o se tsena le wena o kgona go akanyetsa budget ya go sentle e bo itse gore mme ha o se fenya sa go dira pharologanyo e tona e o e tlhokang.
Ke winne Mascom Top8 makgetho a le mabedi ko Gaborone United. Me lekgetho la ntlha ke ne ke le mo bokatising ja ga the late Major David Bright o leng gore ka nako ya tirana ke na le bo Noa Maphosa, ke na le bo Jiki Mothatego, bo Mandla Mgala, bo Alphonse Modisa Utsile, bo Ronald Chikomo o ne le team ya line mo hilerra le ne re Bright tota ne le motho leng gore ona le mokatisi o mo hileng ya ka o mo itserra me ra khona gore re wine le kgetho la ntlha me le kgetho la bobedi ra ta ra wina rena le mokatisi re Rahman Gumbora le kgetho la bobedi ke wina gona ko Gaborone United. Pharologanyo magareng ga go wina Mascom Top8 ko Township Rollers le ko Gaborone United gongwe nka nang ko laela gore ko Gaborone United ne ke tshameka le batshameki ba eleng gore ke dumela gore na ba le popota go heta ka ke le ko Township Rollers mme bile gape e ne ka re ke gaufi thata le bone re utlwana thata ne re le so se le sengwe hela ke sone se ne re kgona gore re henye makgetho a le mabedi.
Mascom Top8 gore re fenya gabedi ne re na le thotloetso go tswa mo botenyeng jwa dipelo tsa rona ka lesego le ntse ra tshwana gore re nne hatsi ra ithulaganya sentle ra bua le batshameki ba rona ra bitsa le ba rotloetsi ba rona e leng di-supportera rotlhe ra chata tsela e mmogo ya gore 5 games hela re tsa million.
I've won Mascom Top8 3 times, 2 with GU, 1 with Orap. It was not easy to be coached by a Major David Bright. Up by that time at GU we are like many strikers. It was not easy to be in the team. There was Wosimbo Abojomo Matapin. So for me, like to be in the team, it was not easy.
Katawar no Mascom Top8 na ribile tsa bana tedi. Se sengwe se se ne sa diragala ne ra bona lerato le letona le tsileng ka go rata merchandise wa setlhopha sa rona. O tsitswe ke yona katlego ene gore ne re bone ka Mascom Top8 ra bara tsena mo Africa ka yone. Jaanong go mosepele re tsama mo Africa ne na le katlego mo teng ka gore ba rotloetsi ba ditlhopha tse dingwe ba ne ba tsentse go ikamanya le setlhopha sa rona ba re bolela gore na ke mo rotloetsi wa setlhopha sa gore wa Rollers wa Notwane wa Ganase mme ha le tsena mo mosepele mo ke tsamaya le lo le rekisa eng se le gore ke tshwanetse ke se reke ke tshwane le lo ka tsele o ne ra khona go bona letseno le le ntsi le le tsitsweng ke katlego ne ya Mascom Top8 e le gore ne a re ngokela le balatedi ba ne le gore ba tsamaya le rona mesepele mme ntse se le ba rotloetsi ba rona diplara tsa rona ne di a tshwana gore di eme ka dinao. The display that we saw post the Mascom Top8 e ne le gore yang display ya teng ba batla go nna consistent e le gore ba gona le standard se ba se setile ba batla gore ba se keep o ba se hate ka tsela eo ne ba gogela ba balatedi ko mabaleng ka tsela la e nngwe le gore e ne nametsa pele rona rena re itumetse
bogopi ja Gaborone United bo ne bo wa botsoga le rona ya ka re kgonne go hitella go henya Mascom Top8 ga bedi bogolwanyane re Zakhemo yo leng gore ke motho passionate tota yo batang phenyo re ka sengwe le sengwe ya no tota le nna re khothatsa bontsi ba nako a nna le ala ka se ga rona rra a bata gone gore re nne comfortable re kgone go dira sentle re be re itse gore o ta bo a re rewardara after winning the tournament
ra nna ha tsara dira tsela ya gore re ska re mo tseleng yo ra tlhotse ha re tlhotsang teng go nne le gore tsholetsang ha plara ya go tlase o tsholediwa ke administrator ha administrator ya go tlase o tsholediwa ke supporter ha supporter ya go tlase o tsholediwa ke morutwetsi o ene gore e ne le partner ra rona kana go eo dilo tse tsotlhe le di dira gore re tsene mo thulaganyong kana mo competition re le soposeng
muri mweka monse ma guys mane muri so munga Mascom Top8 vanediri vamusha maningi because nga wawina like play of the tournament top goal scorer ndrama ni zako then uzaona manuza chitanavo mu life na uzasokoneza ni vako. My best goal of the Mascom Top8 it was against the Township Rollers in Francetown.
Ole basi ha khone go ka disa sentle Chikomo oh inche.
No, that goal I think it was Makandai who hit it and it was a rebound. Dambe tried to punch it but he didn't manage to reach. Then I just saw the ball bouncing, then the rest it was a history.
Rena nna motlotlo thata re bona kompone e tshwana le Mascom Top8 e tsena mo tsa metshameko re nna motlotlo ga re tshotse sejana sa Mascom Top8 re se rata ka gore sa re motivate ka gore se se tona o ka re bile se se tona go heta tse re di bonatse sa rona re le balatedi ba Gaborone United ga re tshameka team e tsena mo lebaleng e ra rona re le tsa megolokwane re letsa di paramparang ra opela khwa re nna bothi basimane le bona ba utlwa gore yaanong ka ha morago ga rona ka ha le go maswe ga re tshela rola se mo Mascom Top8 ga re robale e bile ga ikitla re tja mo botshelong ba yona nka betšha e betšha ka ngwana ke a bohelo ga ikitla re tja rolas re tlo go ebetsa hela bo 3-4 re lo a pura yole lo wa motseto wa ngwana ole ga ba kitla lo tse wa tjang boroto ga ba kitla ba nkgatella 90 minutes non-stop go betsa mogolo kwa.
BDF 11 lost in the final of Season 2 and came back stronger to win Season 3. What was the secret behind their success?
Baba go go magolaganye o ja gore go batla go benderna le nako e ntsi re ntere le mmogo beyond one season. So bo gora gore ha ra go tsena kwa pressure e ntsi because it's our first time we reach that level re ntse re tswa mo semi final. So re go go amoga le rena ra go tsena go finally the strings the pressure mo di player because we could see the pressure mo go bona gore now ba go re mo se pressure e bile so the strings the pressure mo di player gore no guys because we've been going to re mo semi final and this time around we have managed to reach the final. Just go there, enjoy yourselves. It's more pressure because medical coach alone like feel gore I've already achieved. Then winning the Mascom Top8 will follow after this.
Mascom Top8 final ya 2014 tota mothala ona me ke gore ke re simolotse ka 2013 re le go another final re ne ra skara ra wina.
The same team in the the previous year we didn't lose any player from the previous season to the next.
so go ne go le motlhogo yanong gore re tseye di-objectives tsa rona re di atumetse ko pele ka step because how ka lebelela re ne re hitse number 2 mo Mascom ko sideng ya le ke re hitse number 3 so we wanted gore area ra ngwe le ngwe re step forward now we managed to reach the final now we go to the final then win
ga ke tsena mo go ya 2014 tota ke gapologela thata se re le mo the is it the quarter final re tshameka le Center Chiefs batho ba rati ba bolo kana go eo match wa teng ga ba gakologela ba gakologela ka bo 4x4 go sna ra go le Center Chiefs go UB Stadium ra ba di le 4 ha morago mme o itsene le ngwa di team tsene le gore ne di le bogale kana go eo ra ya le one ko molepolole le gona ra nna ra ipoeletsa gape ra nna ra ya batse go gape Center Chiefs kana go eo e ne ituka mo we beat Center Chiefs 4-1 so everybody was expecting Center Chiefs to come back then we went to Molepole we beat Center Chiefs 4-2 again so that is my best moment because na go atene ke better team e leng gore se go mo sense go dimo thata go finally no go le dikgangkgang e ne le gore the gameplay the coach tota ene na le more interested mo go diriseng Saukane Zulu do rona re itse gore Saukane Zulu na le injury ya lengole e leng gore it's all costa gape go final ya 2030 ya kwa ile report gore kana no di player ke tse di ipekela skip nya me ha re tsena kwa re ya dila kana re ya dila rona gore ba tor Patrick a tshameke le sita ga sitile ra itse gore wa gore tshwarela thiko a gona go pe kwa tlo ya because maja wa ba dele le no player le re tsenya dingalo mo Korolas nya me coach ya ba a se pika ka le ribi but a se pika doubt okay let's see what we can do ka line up alo
mo ga rena thata tota re dumela mo extrinsic motivation ba tla go bona sengwe hape le ga rena gore se kgona go se drive so Mascom Top8 in a driver the team ka montsi because team e ne ipa ha e sa kgona go achieve go leki ba tla go ipatela mo Mascom Top8 so that e kgone gore ya go tshameka Mascom Top8 because there were better prices ko Mascom Top8.
How has Mascom Top8 benefited other departments and stakeholders in the game of football locally?
Mascom Top8 ke re iretse bontle thata ka ha botshwara diphaleng sa ntlha re lebella recruitment e re iretse tiro motlhogo ka recruitmenting ka gore ba iseng ba nne ba tshwara diphala ba ngokilwe ke go bona ba tshwara diphala ba tshwere mebethe ka tsela e itumedisang go be go ira gore ba nne le kgatlhego ya gore le bone ba nne karolo ya botshwara diphala top referees ba eleng gore tota ke bone bo mmang ba di referee ba re beile mo go bone ga ba setse ba le mo karolo ba setse ba le mo teng ga tournament until pele ga ba tsena mo tournament se se ba rotloetsa le go gaisa gore ba tsenye mo go dinameng ke se se iragalang go morago ha tournament fela ka gore go bohelong go na le dikatso go lebelelwa gore tota top referee e ne e le mang ya no mongwe le mongwe o batla go ipona a le go godimo go bohelong go tsenya kgaisano e letlelesegang e rotloediwang ya go tsenya mokomo dinameng e seng kgaisano ya dintwa.
Mascom Top8, wow, it was something new in the football setup of Botswana. It was just a breath of fresh air. When teams were playing 5 games and vying for 1 million in a league that was sponsored, I think at the time, 120,000. It is like a player born Kotamaha, about to face Ronaldo. How to face Ronaldo, self-motivation for a player is vying for the only crown, player of the tournament, like I said, 70,000. So everybody is psyched out for only 1 crown, the 1 million. So everybody is giving his best. The coach did a researcher, the manager, the logistics did improve. Everything about it improves from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. I thought my best chance that I could have won the cup was Go Rapa. I went Go Rapa when I found them number 12, got them to the finals, and then unfortunately they hired another coach along the way who eventually became my head, and then a lot of controversies and circus clouded everything. But then the one game that stands out was the GU game where we played 1-0 Go Rapa. then came and hammered them 4, Mokaboroni, to make an aggregate score of 5. And I was in charge of the tactics and the planning and everything. And I thought now that we're going to play rollers, finally, we'll just build up from that game. So the final that I lost to rollers, go Francistown as an assistant coach, eventually remains the highlight. Mascom Top8 teaches you one thing as a coach, that you must plan for a match that has no chance of another day, of another match. That it teaches you to pick your best. It teaches you to change gears. It teaches you to read the game. It teaches you to make decisions, even the ruthless ones. It teaches you to have the heart. It teaches you to fight with the management over what you feel it is right on the day. And over and above all, as a coach now, you need to be able to get your balance right. Mix the elephants with the hare, with the hyenas and the hippopotamus. Once you get the balance right, you will win the Mascom Top8. So it teaches you so many. So the coaches that will be lucky in the coming Mascom Top8, they must know they need to be righty. They must write to plan, right to understand, and the right to execute. But nice things about Mascom is the camaraderie, is the fury, is the excitement.
The one thing I like about Mascom Top8 is the excitement around it. You know, the setup, we had the quarter-final 2 games, semi-final 2 games, and the ultimate one. And oh, what a culture and the tradition it was to be doing it at the Obed Itani Stadium. And the momentum, the support, the energy, yeah, the supporter. These are one of the things they set up Mascom Top8 as a very, very unique and exciting tournament. How would it say the tona? Its impact in the local game is this. It influences the league directly because everyone now looks to be in the top 8 of Mascom and knowing that as soon as Utsenahela, you know, you get something in excess of hundreds of thousands. Just what's happening in the game, it's a pedi, it's a quarter final, hela in case of the worst case scenario. It is the only tournament that I recall in a journalists in numbers up to hundreds. Providing for transportation, providing for accommodation, providing for meals, and of course the part that you know I like most, the entertainment allowance or entertainment provisions. Leruna, really about the media fraternity, sports journalists, sports presenters, sports photographers, whatever you call it. In a Mascom Top8, we are excited because we see that they appreciate the value of all stakeholders, including us in the media fraternity.
How is Mascom Top8 different from other competitions?
With the Mascom Top8, we felt that we had developed and innovated a very interesting concept that was very different from what had ever been seen in Botswana and what none of our competitors have been able to replicate to date. And one of the key successes in that is the heavy and very intense involvement between Mascom and its partners, being the LOC, the Local Organizing Committee, and the various stakeholders that we as Mascom engage to ensure we offer the best possible experience to the spectators and to the lovers of football in Botswana. The media has really helped transcend and make the top 8 what it is today. Without the third estate, we would not be where we are today. And we've been very fortunate to receive tremendous amounts of support from the local media relating to the Mascom Top8 tournament. You know, the consumers' reaction to the Mascom Top8 has shed very positive light on Mascom as an organization, as a company, in that despite our involvement in various other initiatives, especially around sporting codes and the arts, it has been seen as a vehicle that carries forward a very positive message and as a growth opportunity for showcasing the local talent that we have in Botswana football.